Hi, okay. So I cannot live stream right now. So I'm gonna upload. Why can't I live stream? I tried to live stream and it gave me an error message, user is blocked from live streaming. I'm like, why? Why was I blocked from live streaming? Uh it's because my account is too new. And I looked and I looked and I researched and researched and found absolutely nothing about that online. I'm adjusting my color settings, don't worry. Do not adjust your television, we are controlling the horizontal and the vertical. Is this just a bad camera? I think yes. I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbor is playing very loud music. I thought I was done with that by the time my last neighbor moved out. At least they're not doing it at 12 in the morning like my last neighbor. Alright, well, that's as good as it gets, I guess. Um. So, anyway, you have to wait 24 hours after your YouTube account is verified to live stream. Fiddle faddle, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, whatever. So now, today, we're going to be playing primetime NFL football on the Sega Genesis. And I have half of the original case, and I have the manual, which is really cool. This being my first live stream, I'm just going to sort of muddle my way through this. Let me shrink down here so you can actually watch the game and not me. I mean, you can still watch me, but I'm gonna be down here. I tried getting a microphone plugged in. It turns out that microphone didn't work. So, thanks, Walmart. Get it plugged in. Get my old boob tube turned on. Get my Elgato monitor on. Alright. Is that even working? Yeah, hey, is this working? What do you know? That is crummy. This is my original Genesis. Why was the reset button dead? That sounded like a deathly scream. Woo! Okay. Well, why is it the Browns versus the Bulls? I thought it was Cowboys versus... Oh. So if you're on the selection... If you're on the selection, yeah, it's just random. It's completely random. That's nonsense. If I have to change who's playing, I need to reset the machine and hope that it gives me the right random. I wanted the Packers versus the Cowboys, and I sat there long enough for a demo to come up, and goodness forbid I do that, and it reset the entire console. That's ridiculous. I don't even know. I don't even care anymore. Let's just play this game. I don't even know who I am. Did it automatically go into the game? I thought that was a demo or something. No? I mean, it must have been because it automatically... Am I controlling anything here? 59-yard kickoff. Return for 21-yard gain by Derek. Okay. See... I don't even know if I'm doing anything right now. I'm not familiar with sports games. This one I never really played. It's not very nostalgic. That's it. I'm having a hard time believing this is a console. I've never had that glitch happen before. Maybe that's my Elgato instinct. Or the connection to the PCR. I don't know what's going on.
First down.
See, I don't even know. This is like why I never joined football. It's like, because I'm going to be in the ball, I'm going to go this way or that way, and it's just going to completely clobber me. And it's like, I'm going to wonder if I'm actually playing the game or if this is just a demo, right? To watch myself get clobbered over and over again. Like, that's what reality's going to be like. That's what this game is. Player profiles. It's like, they put in, like, incredible details and stats and everything like that. I just don't feel like I'm actually controlling anything. Why? I said exit game. Run for 1 yard, loss by number 42. What am I looking at? I feel like somebody else is playing this game. It's not responsive. I don't, like, am I just selecting, like... Takes me back here. Why is it called exit game? So I don't have any personal control over the characters. Can I select the play that we're doing? Pause it. Nothing there. Unpause. Timeout for the build. I said pause! Oh, it's a timeout! I don't understand controls. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. game, is there like a timer counting while the game is paused? All these buttons. I don't know what to do. This is a bad game. Okay. This is nonsense. Coffee. It's gonna wipe out my settings. set the console on. This controller. I don't know if it's the controller or the games. I'm sorry. I don't know. Whoops. I'm being particular. Oh. They have lowercase in there too. Plays Gam. I don't even care. Alright. Here's your money, players. Okay, now I select my play, A, B, or C. I'm not even familiar with this. Let's go A. Just like homing missiles. 50-yard kickoff. 12-yard gain. I know, I'll pick one and you'll be like, why would you do that? There. I don't know. Now what? What do I do now? Why exit game would mean continue. And why it brings me to that, and it brings me back here again. Oh! See, I thought I was continuing by hitting start, but it's not. It's bringing up the pause menu. That's the pause menu. That's great. So, previous formation, next formation, and select play. There. Next formation is B and select play. So B and A seems to be the same as the left and right buttons. You can just go through. But B is not responsive. Why is B and A less responsive than my D-pad? Oh my gosh. Like, these plays, it's like, I can hardly even read the screen, but, because it's so low res, but, like, you really have to know something about this. And that, I don't. Now what? The controls. This is not my kind of game. I mean, I'm not a particularly great gamer in the world. I'm not the best gamer in the world. That is an extreme understatement. A, change control to next receiver. A button, hold, or X button, which I think X button. Change control to quarterback. Because I have the old style control pad. Yes, back when we called them control pads. Speed burst is B. 1 per play, or hurdle over driving ground defender. C button, call for pass. Hold for harder pass. D-pad, run in direction of press. Why'd you do that play? I don't know. Go! I don't know what button to make them go.
Hut! Hut! Hut!
Okay. The controller. Is it possible that my controller isn't working? I can't test it on this game. There's no way I can test my controller on this game because this game is so confusing and complicated. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit and then I'm gonna test this controller. We're done. Now I have to test this controller on a game that I'm actually familiar with. So let's grab apples. Put things away properly. I'm gonna be lost forever. Or I'll just do it later, whatever. Okay. Let's just quick hop in Toy Story here. This is one of my original control pads. Now it works here. It's skipping all the pages. Oh, I didn't know that they made this game. I don't know how to pronounce that company, but they've made a lot of games on a lot of consoles. Yeah!
To infinity and
And
beyond!
beyond! It's always weird the way he said it. Something like beyond. Severe glitches. Like, the console just doesn't know how to handle it. You literally have to turn it off. I'm sorry, I know. Can I get a louder chair? This is gonna turn into a testing controllers episode, so... Sorry, not sorry, right? Just realized I have this thing on there. Is this gonna make a difference? Like, wow, HD monitor. Look at that. That's beautiful. Like, if it just changes the contrast. I cannot seem to control the contrast on the actual camera, the gain, because this camera is capable of capturing better quality. Look at that. But it's going to completely blow it out of proportion there, and I don't know how to control that. Because all I can control is what it looks like afterwards. Where's my reset? Whoops. So we've turned into a setup episode. I'm just getting started, so if you guys are done watching, that's okay. I'm alright with that. Sorry. Not really, because we're getting things figured out. You just don't have any... I'm using XSplit. I'm using XSplit, and there's no camera control in this. It's like I want to control the actual webcam so that its gain functions properly. Where's my Genesis controllers? Now, when I was a kid, these things would go bad all the time, and it's usually the cord because we wrap it so tight around. What was that? That was a glitch. Okay, this... Oh, the turbo's on. Off. Off. It said off.
Yeehaw! To infinity and beyond!
I don't know why the turbo is on for every single one. This might have individual turbo controls. Basically sticks it on constantly. Like pressing the button. It's like there's a digital thing in there making it go for you, so you don't have the button mash for yourself. Like constant fire button. There are very few games with that actually. sometimes slow motion just interferes with the gameplay rather than making it easy. It's like, man, I'm through a really hard part here, and you can actually use this to get through some like really tough stuff. Because this is back when this is after the times when gamers would like actually do tricks like this to cheat, I suppose. Not really cheat, but during tough like high speed moments, they would just sit there and spam the start button so that they could figure out what's going on. Now there's no skill to it. They just put it all on the controller. Yeah, you can just, it's made to do that now. So you can go slow motion and see what's going on with the game. You can't really hear what's going on, so if there's something coming, it's like being stuck in your editor. I can do it like this and speed it up. Oh, look, I'm a Twitch gamer. Look how fast I am on my feet. Whoa. But the audio is really kind of messed up. Oh no! I'm still bad at gaming. But that's only if you have a controller like that. Okay. I mean, I may as well just keep going until I find a good controller. Why is this one all wrapped up like this? I hate that. Do not wrap controllers like this. That is insidious. Who does this? I already have a few of these I've taken apart. I know who does it, my mom. This has not been taken apart. I've not unwrapped this for like 20 years. So that was the first time in 20 years that I've unwrapped this controller. I would leave a console plugged in at home for my dad to play Battleship because he loved to play Battleship on Sega Genesis. But he kept getting angry at the controller's not working right. And of course the cheating machine. So, I can't even read that. Silonosis? But anyway, they worked on a lot of like racing games, like car racing games and stuff like that.
To infinity and beyond!
A lot of notes. Jump works. Only thing I worked on is it's funny if you try to play Toy Story on a Model 1. Was it a Model 1 or an AT Games? I played it once on a different model. I don't know how it does on Model 1. I think it was AT Games that I started playing it on, and there were so many bad glitches. Like, the entire world just glitched out. I think it needs to be played on a Model 2. So, anyway, that's why you don't tightly wrap your cords. Now, I'm sure cords have improved greatly over the years. But that's why we kept buying these things, because they kept going bad so fast. Like, why do they keep going bad? Why don't you guys clean up your cords and wrap them up tight? Because. You want to buy more controllers? Keep wrapping it up. Come on. I'm even wondering if the start button works on this thing.
Yeehaw! To infinity and beyond!
Now, does this work? If I plug in another one, can I? Pause it before taking the controller out. It works. I'm curious. A little circuit bending here. No. Okay, good. I don't want to do that anymore. It's gonna futz up a good console. So that's not good. This is very loosely wrapped. I'm hoping that means it works. I'm just using Toy Story because I just know the game well enough. Fairly simple game. Start button never goes bad for some reason. Okay, I'm getting into the thrift store purchases now. Now this one has triggers. Now why in the world does it have triggers? There's no Genesis game that I'm aware of that has triggers. But maybe they put like A or B on the trigger buttons. That could be. I'm trying to get the kinks out of the cords. Okay, let's see if this works. It doesn't. Controller because it's got all this. Yeah, it's a newer controller. It's got all this.
Oh, Brad!
Tiempo. You can correct me about that in the comments section. Alright. Back in the box with you, Woody. So for Toy Story, if our toys come to life when we leave the room, do like the video games keep playing when we stop playing them? When we turn them off? Is Woody running around inside the game? No, Chris, it's just a movie. I know that. Jeez. Alright. Alright, NFL, let's try you one more time with a good controller. yards. That's crazy. Confirm new season. Reset button. There we go. All right, I think we got what we want. Okay, apparently it's C to kick. Set the power, and then... No. Oh, why don't I just pass it right to you? Seven-yard kickoff, return for 30-yard, 32, quadruple Ismail. I can't read. Not the start button. Pass deflected. Still, look at it going crazy. It's just spinning in circles up there. I hate that I'm on the top of the screen. I'd like to see from behind my players. Incomplete pass, needed to push cover. Sack for 10-yard loss. Boom! Keep piling it on. That's how you do it. You can just run away. It's already done. I'm running away. What am I supposed to do? What is that? I'm trying to look for the pass button. I don't even know. I'm like, I legit don't do these games. Pass. I can't blame the controller anymore. C, call for a pass, hold for a harder pass. Change control to quarterback. It's A button. Okay, A and C. I don't care. Just do something. Why does he keep jumping to the floor? Like, why does he keep doing that? Is he legit get tackled? It didn't look like he got tackled. What's all the noise shouting about?
You're going down, fool.
He's smacked on.
Take that, punk. Take that, punk. Gonna make you eat that ball. Hut, hut. It's good.
What? Okay, so C is dive. Don't hit the C button. Apparently that's while you're running, that's dive. That was not in the controller.
Hut, 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 hut.
Stink at this. I need a coach. I legit need a coach to play this game. Okay, so the arrow's on that far guy.
Hut,
not on the far
hut,
guy.
hut, 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 hut.
Hit the C button again. I don't think so. Come on. Move on.
Hut, 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 hut.
What? I don't know what I'm doing.
Hut.
Go. It's just force a habit for me to hit the start button when I want it to hurry up.
Hut, 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 I know you don't want this.
I know that they don't care. Really. She's trying to get the control. I'm over here tripping on the floor. Tripping on the turf. I can't seem to switch characters fast enough. Players, whatever you call it.
Gonna make you eat that ball. It's good.
It's like there's no way to avoid being tackled because they're way faster than I am. Is there a run button?
Hut! Hut!
What's the throw button? It's not A, B, or C, apparently. No, C is just dive to the ground and just take a nose dive, eat dirt. It says C button is dive. So you have different controls depending on who you're playing as. Before pass, change control to next receiver or quarterback or hold X. Speed burst. Call for pass is C. Call for pass, hold for harder pass. Call for pass. Delay of game? Is it about snow?
Hut! Hut! Hut!
After pass. Ball carrier. C button is dive. B button is hold or Z button. Hold the B button or Z button to high step when in the clear. B button is speed burst when for play or huddle over diving. Spin is A. Spin? A button is spin.
Hut! Hut!
I said to pass it. There's a big arrow going over the other person to pass it to them. Wasn't there? Isn't that what was going on? What's the arrow for? That's what I'm just gonna take a nosedive. That's what
Hut! Gonna make you eat that ball! Hut! Hut!
Good with the
Hut! Hut! Go! Go!
dive.
Hut! I I know you don't want this.
Alright. I don't get this game. If you enjoy wasting your time, then thank you. I'm gonna move on to the next game. I'm done. I can't take these kinds of games. I have to sit here and read a book in order to find out how to play this game. And then I have to memorize it and practice it. And it's like why? So you have different situations in which buttons do different things. You have offense offense before the snap. Switch to next primary receiver A. Hold A button to become a receiver. Hold A button again to switch control back to the quarterback. B button is if you tap, it's called audible. Audible play A, B, C. Hold it and you change formation. D-pad is left, right, select new formation. A is play A, B, play B, C, play C. C button, snap ball, start play. D-pad down is cancel audible, or the X button. Start is pause the game. Scoreboard options screen. Offense after the snap. The A button is change the primary receiver. Z button, 6-button controller. Switch back to diagram to primary receiver. A button is after the pass to change the player to control the primary receiver. A button, hold, or X button, change the player, control primary receiver. C button, tap it, loft pass to primary receiver. C button, hold, bullet pass to primary receiver. The longer you hold the button, the harder the pass. D-pad, move man under the player, control. Timeout. Each team member receives a timeout. To call the timeout, press start, then highlight, press A, B, or C. Let's stop the game clock. Ball carrier. A button is, I can't even read it anymore. A button is spin, B button is burst, speed burst, hurdle, blah, B button is hurdle. It just keeps going on like this. And conditions are offense before the snap, offense after the snap, ball carrier, receiver before the pass, receiver after the pass, defense before the snap, defense after the snap. And it's like you have to memorize each of these different options in order to play the game. This is so complicated. Like, just give me a side scroller, please. I know it won't be a football game, because there's no such thing as a side-scrolling football game. Just give me a side scroller. This is just way too much. I'm sorry. This is not a game. This is like a 40-hour-a-week job if you want to become good at this. No way. I'm done. All right, guys. I'm Chris K. Done playing games for today. Please like and subscribe for some better content. I mean, I'll admit, I face planted it. I really hit the C button on this one. But I'm getting it going a little bit better. A little better every day. So it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been fun.